Have you ever wondered why we all think and act differently? Neurodiversity sheds light on this fascinating aspect of human nature, showing that diversity in the way our brains function is completely natural. Exploring the truth about neurodiverse minds is like a journey to an unknown country, where the landscape of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors is painted in entirely different colors. It's a world where traditional ways of thinking don't always apply, and the diversity of minds is a source of extraordinary strength and creativity. Let's start with the basics. Neurodiversity is a concept that recognizes differences in brain function as a normal and natural aspect of human biology, rather than deviations from the norm. In this context, the word neurodiverse refers to individuals with ADHD, autism, dyslexia, and other similar neurological traits. What if the brain worked like a computer's operating system? Imagine one running on Windows and another on Mac OS. Each has its pros and cons, but isn't it amazing how diverse our internal systems are? Each system has its strengths and limitations, but neither is better in an absolute sense. Similarly, neurodiverse minds operate on different operating systems of the brain, which affects how they process information, learn, and communicate. Take dyslexia as an example. A person with dyslexia may struggle with reading and writing, but at the same time exhibit a remarkable ability for spatial thinking and problem solving. Albert Einstein, one of the most famous scientists in history, likely had dyslexia. His ability to visualize complex physical concepts in space, such as the theory of relativity, might have been partly related to his unique way of processing information. Think about Agatha, a graphic designer with dyslexia, who thanks to her exceptional spatial thinking ability, designs incredibly innovative and beautiful websites, gaining recognition in the industry. Similarly, individuals with ADHD may struggle with concentration in traditional educational or work environments, but they often exhibit extraordinary creativity, the ability to think outside the box, and perseverance in areas that deeply interest them. Their minds are like web browsers with hundreds of open tabs. Though it's hard to focus on one task, they have access to a wide range of information and ideas. Marcin, a programmer with ADHD, shares how his ability to browse through hundreds of open tabs in his mind allows him to quickly find creative solutions to programming problems, making him a star in his team. Autism also fits into the narrative of neurodiversity, offering a unique perspective on the world. Individuals on the autism spectrum may experience difficulties in social communication and exhibit restricted interests, but at the same time, they can possess an astonishing attention to detail and the ability to deeply focus on their interests. For them, the world is like a kaleidoscope, intense, detailed, always full of patterns and connections to discover that others may overlook. Joanna, who is autistic, is fascinated by astronomy. Her ability to focus on details and patterns helped her discover a new star, something she has dreamed of since she was a child. To appreciate neurodiversity, it's important to look beyond labels and see the people behind them, with their unique talents, passions, and ways of seeing the world. Such a shift in perspective not only opens the door to deeper understanding, but also creates a more inclusive society, where everyone has the opportunity to find their place and means of expression. Developing awareness and understanding of neurodiversity is not just a matter of acceptance. It's also recognizing that different ways of thinking and processing information can bring significant benefits in various aspects of life. In a world that is constantly changing, neurodiversity might be our greatest asset. With different ways of thinking, we can create, innovate, and solve problems in ways that wouldn't be possible if everyone thought the same. Isn't that something worth celebrating? Neurodiversity brings the potential for a revolution in education, encouraging the adaptation of teaching methods to the individual needs of students. Such an approach can not only support their academic success, but also allow the development of unique talents and passions. Furthermore, a better understanding of neurodiversity fosters the building of deeper empathy and tolerance in society, helping families, friends, and colleagues to better support neurodiverse individuals. Acceptance and appreciation of these differences pave the way to a more diverse and inclusive world, where everyone has the chance to fully express themselves and realize their potential. Neurodiversity is not a challenge, but a valuable asset that can enrich societies, steering them towards a future filled with acceptance, understanding, and creativity. Now that you know the beauty and power of neurodiversity, consider how you can support and appreciate these differences in your surroundings. Is there a place in your life where you can better understand and appreciate the unique perspectives of others? Remember, each of us has something special to offer the world, and by recognizing and celebrating this diversity, we collectively create a more colorful, innovative, and inclusive future. As Dr. Marcin says, neurodiversity is not a problem to be solved, but a resource to be valued. Let's remember this as we look for ways to better understand and support everyone around us. Concluding our journey through the world of neurodiversity, I hope I have inspired you to deepen your understanding and appreciation of the wealth of different perspectives and ways of thinking. If the topic of neurodiversity has intrigued you and you want to learn more, I warmly encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to also watch our previous videos to expand your knowledge and understanding. Thank you for spending time with us today. See you in the next episodes.